Hello, I'm Barry Craig, aka 4Card Magic on the GGpoker network. We're playing on Natural8 today. So today's mission, day number 29. It hasn't started yet. So doing a little bit of research, it looks like I might have to play a daily guarantee hyper tournament. So we're an hour and a quarter before the mission starts. I've already practiced in a few, sort of get an idea of like how often the blinds go up, you know, the late registration, how long it is, the standard of play, stuff like that. So as you can see here, we're 2 days away from the finish. We've done 28 from 28. This is still on yesterday's mission, day 28. So that will be updated in 1 hour. So today's mission, I assume it's going to be what I told you before, like playing a daily hyper. So we just click tournaments. We hit daily guarantee. We uncheck all these. And so you can see I've already practiced in these ones. So we were unlucky in a couple of situations, or we would have still been playing. And in 3 minutes, I've got the Sunday Hyper 20 and the Sunday Hyper $5 tournament. And then I can see there's going to be 2 every hour. So I'm just going to register for this one and register for this one. So as you can see, we'll have 2 coming up very shortly and 2 coming up in just over an hour's time. And so by the time these missions finish, and it's when these tournaments finish, and it's the time the tournaments finish that matters. You can't register like just before the end of the day. When the tournament, it being the next day of Honeymoon mission, you don't get awarded the mission. So we're sort of preempting what they might throw at us, and we're going to give it a go. Thank you for watching. I'm going to pause the video, get set up for my first tournament, and then sort of along the day, I'm going to unpause it, sort of let you know how I'm doing. Sort of if we get to a final table, which I hope we will, because that's what we need to do to win one, I'll tune you back in at that point. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking these videos. Your support's been brilliant, and we'll see you soon. Okay, we're underway. So we've already doubled up in this tournament. We're sitting first out of 71 players. This is the $5 Sunday Hyper, and this one we're sitting 25th out of 46. And just gonna fold this, and I'm just gonna have a peek with this one. A backdoor straight flush draw, but we won't be putting much more money in unless he bets very small. Okay, so we've got 2 pair. I'm gonna bet. Bet small. You know, he could have over pairs, you know, like 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s. So you can also have an ace. Just be slow playing it. So I'll just trade cautiously. I'm going to put a sort of a blocker bet in here, I think. So I'd rather, yeah. So we're in trouble. So like we'll just get rid of that. I'd rather put in a blocker bet there than sort of call a bigger bet. You know, at least with a blocker bet, he can. If he raises it, we know we're beat. So we're still first. So anyway, I've got 2 Russian cash games up here just to play about with until more tournaments start, and then you know, we'll get hopefully 4 tournaments at a time. But there's only 2 every hour, so you know, we could be out. King 10 suited looks pretty, but from the small blind, I'm just gonna let this one go. And the Jack 3. So yeah, I'll keep you updated of any major developments. We'll just look at the next hands 1 wee second. So Queen 9 offsuit, gotta fold that. I'm not really interested. And so the tournament on the right here is the $20 one, and the tournament on the left is the $5 one. I'm just gonna check the lobby, and we're registered for two more. They start within the hour. So another $20 one and another $2 one. Oh, jacks, that's very nice. Raise up with that. So we've got just over an hour to go before we find out if this is actually the mission. So we've got our over pair, so I'm just going to c-bet this. Just over a third of the pot. You know, hopefully ace 10 will get frisky with this. And should we jam or should we call or should we raise again? I'm going to raise again. I think that's my option. Unfortunately, he didn't want to play, but I didn't really want to see a queen, king, or an ace. You know, and then there's, you know, even a jack could give him a straight, or a queen could give him a straight, or a 7. So I didn't really want to play. So I'm on my first break. So I will update you in a little while if we're doing well. Okay. Just a quick update. So there's these first two tournaments here. One on the left, we're sitting first. There's 134 players left. And this one on the right, we are sitting 5th. And there is 85 players left. Let's see. I gotta 3-bet this guy. See what he says. Not too much, so we pick up another few blinds, so we improved to 4th. Okay, and I'll just fold the 4-5 pretty much surely, and I'll check in with you in a bit. Hello, so you join us. It's 15 minutes until the Honeymoon mission is officially revealed. We're doing all right. So these two have just started a few minutes. We're already chip leader. We won a pot, then doubled up after that. So we're first out of 52 players in the Sunday Hyper 20 that's just started. This one, this looks all right to see bet with. And okay, and I will continue. I'll bet a wee bit bigger because, you know, he can get him to fold over cards. Plus we still have some equity with the full house draw and the straight draws. Okay, 48 we're not going to bother playing. So in this one on the bottom, we're currently 6th. There's 32 remaining. We're already in the money. So but we can't take any ICM considerations into play whatsoever. This is the $5 one. I'm just going to gamble here because, you know, our goal is to win, you know. So hopefully he has a pair or ace 10 or something like ace deuce. So we're in good shape. We need a king or a queen. Still a king or a queen. Okay, so yeah, I want to gamble early in these because we want to get lots of chips. Like, we were in very good shape there. So now we're probably sitting around about last in this tournament, although we could have been sitting first, but it's like only like a few hands in. Yeah, six minutes into the tournament. Okay, ace queen. We'll just get it in. We want to build our stack up from here. Oh, so we're not. Oh, so we've just reached the money there now. Okay, and 10-5 off. We'll fold. Get in with our ace queen. Hopefully more. Who likes his ace 2 will play with us. And he's got ace 3 this time. He's surpassing all expectations. Obviously, he hits a 3. We've been running that way so far. So we need queen. Oh, that's not a queen. So that's fine. I'd rather have no chips and be able to rebuy for like 60 something big blinds. So re-enter, and I'm just hitting register on my other screen, and then I'll bring it across, and I'll move these. Okay, so you can see all the tables. Yeah, so 62.5 big blinds. Start with 100, but the levels are every 3 minutes, so that's why the blinds go down, but you still start with 10,000 stack size. Okay, so we'll just check behind here with the Queen 7. Doesn't hit his range a lot, so if he checks, we'll put a decent sized bet in. Hopefully just take the pot there and then. If not, like hit a 7 or a queen. So we'll just take it down. So that was very generous of LSBB from China. Okay, so there's 23 people left to beat in this tournament. I'm gonna raise. Gonna have to be quite aggressive, so raise a little bit. I'm not worried about if was up and I'm the nuts go in. You see, so there's only really 1, 2, 3 people I'm worried about playing behind me. Sorry, one, yeah, 1, 2, 3. So obviously this is great value for I'm the nuts. It's great value for us as well, especially when we're in the lead. But obviously, it's a queen on the flop, so we need an ace on the river. So that'd be, okay, it's a red, so we had a chance. That's a shame. Okay, ace 8, we just fold. Okay, ace 4. So we'll probably play against Jestco. Okay, he declined to play. Okay, and just keeping an eye on the time here. So we're just going into a tournament break, and then I think a tournament break very, very soon. And then the honeymoon mission will be revealed. So we're expecting to be playing a daily guarantee hyper tournament. So we will find out shortly. So I'll just keep you with me until the break. Then I'll take a break. Then we'll look at the honeymoon missions page. Okay, ace 5 in small blind. I'm just going to fold that. Okay. You see, it needs a 7 or an 8. And he hits his 8 in the river. So there's only 20 people to beat. And it's tourney break time. Okay, so I'm going to refill my teacup, which is empty. Freshen up and reveal the mission. So it might have changed since I looked at what it could be today. So I've preemptively started these tournaments anyway, so I'll see you in a flash. Okay, the tournaments have just restarted, and what we're going to do is we're going to check here our mission. So we hit top pair here. Play 700 hands of Russian cash. Sorry, you can't see that. Okay, that's great. Great news. So we don't have to play tournaments all day. We'll just call with the Queen 10. Hopefully he doesn't have King Queen. So he has the same hand, so that's alright. Right, so I was expecting the wrong tournament. So 700 hands of Russian cash, that's super easy. I'll continue playing these tournaments, and okay, what's he doing? He doesn't have any 9. I might. Haha. Gotcha. Okay, and Queen 4 suited will fold. Okay, so we're just gonna finish playing these tournaments. 4 6 suited I'm not gonna play, and we'll get on with the proper mission. Okay, so that's why I'm going to try and get information and keep my lists up to date, because the lists on the internet, they're pretty much out of date. So I am absolutely delighted. So like, obviously I'd love to win one of these tournaments I'm in, and but I'll if we get to the final table here, I'll so how much is in the middle? Okay, so our effective stack size was 13, so he's raised 13 plus, what about this? 13 plus 2.5 plus 1's 3.5, and this one 4.5. Okay, 17.5, 10.5 to call. Let's gamble, because we only have 10 big blinds left. So we're ahead. So he'll hit a jack on the flop. No, he didn't. We've hit 2 pair, but he's hit a... So we're looking good. We're 75%. So just like a red rag, please. Red rag. That'll do. Full house. Okay, so this is why I have it in big blinds instead of number of chips. With 138,000 chips, which looks impressive. But it's only 27 big blinds. So you have to do all your calculations, and it's much easier in big blinds. So I was talking, worked out the pot odds, was playing another hand at the same time, and I was still able to work out the pot odds in plenty of time, and then I worked out that it should be a call. Okay, so we've hit trips on the top left. I'm just going to hide this lobby screen. I'm gonna go win these turns anyway, and I'll get back to you on the final table. Assuming I get there. Okay, we're at the final table. It's just the end of people choosing to switch seats or not. So, excuse me. That's my mate Dave. That's the one who likes to play 8-4, who I say no every time. Okay, so ace 4, I'm gonna fold that now. Ace 9, he's all in under the gun. No. Okay. So the seat positions look to be decided. So we'll get into this. I'll start replaying the video when we get involved in a hand. So it's just telling us about our game clock. So everyone has 5 minutes tank for the final table. So it looks like we're ready to go. So when we get involved in the hand, I'll bring you back in. Okay, it's ace 9. We've got 11 big blinds. We can raise by the cutoff. We'll just get it in. Let's not wait around. It's likely our hands, beating his, most of his range. And if he calls, we'll still have some equity. The table that used to be above me, we had ace king suited, pocket tens, got it in, or raised. We 3-bet, they 4-bet all in. We called, and they hit a straight on the river, even though we hit an ace on the flop. Then very next time we get ace jack suited, we flop a jack. Guy has pocket tens, he hits a 10 on the river, so that was us out of the one that's above me. So we've only got 12 big blinds left. I'm just going to call. And we're in a little bit of trouble, but we can get out of it. That's a good start. 2 big cards. Another big card. Or 5. Well, actually, 5 doesn't help. 5 is not the card we want. Big card. Yes, alright, we're still in. Still in with a shout. Okay, but like you know, it's good prize money in this one. We're sitting 35 places played. There's 95 people left. I'll just fold that. Queen Jack offsuit. I'm just gonna let it go. We've got 15 big blinds. Let's select our hands that will have good equity against the hands that might play with us. Sort of Queen Jack. Like if King Jack suited plays with us, Ace Jack, Ace Queen. It's you just get in a whole pile of trouble. So we did not want to be there, even though we have the backdoor second nut flush draw. Okay, so like if I go out of either of these, we're going to start the actual challenge. But certainly, if they have it where you have to play the hyper, daily hyper, at least you know how to do that. At least we've had a bit of a tutorial on sort of what tournaments you have to play and what you have to do to try and win. So like I was I've registered for some later ones. Hold on, I'll just unregister because we don't need to do that now. Okay, right, I'm unregistered. Okay, so yeah, I registered for the next wee while. 2 tournaments every hour. I think there was 1 hour where there was 3 tournaments. So we'll have a look at the next hand for us. See how we do. And so I'll clue you in when we're playing another hand on the final table. So Jack 3 offsuit. Obviously we're going to fold 3-6 suited. We actually have a wee limp here, but obviously have to fold any squeeze by Silviera. Okay, I'll keep you updated with any more action. Pretty sick hand there. This guy pushes with King Deuce, Ace Jack, the small stack calls. We haven't had a hand yet. We haven't played a hand apart from that Ace 9 suited at the final table. This guy's such a chip lead. He's got the right strategy. He's just gone all in every hand. So we're currently 5th. There's 6 remaining. The next prize is $123, and it looks like another short stack's all in. So obviously we can't call with our 6-9 suited. Let's hope Peter wins. No. So it looks like, unless he hits an 8, that the short stack's doubling up and will be the short stack in the tournament. But having yet received a hand, it's not much we can do. So obviously, like this guy is going to call this, so I'm just going to fold the 8 deuce. And let's hopefully we'll pick up a hand very shortly, because we need one. Or we'll be out in 6th. But we don't want that. We want first. That was our initial goal for the day. What happened on the table up there was we had, I think, 10 or 11 big blinds left, and we pushed with pocket 8s. Ace Queen calls us, and obviously we don't win flips today. So these antes and blinds are eating us. We need to find something really quickly. We can't hold on. Like if we double up, then okay, we find something great. Okay, we have to go all in. I'm sure Peter will oblige and call us. No. So okay, so we get a bit more breathing space. I'd actually rather be called there. Okay, 4-6 off. No. Okay, I'm going to adjust the size of this table. And I'm going to adjust my size, or I'm actually, it might not need to. I might just squeeze in here. So another short stack all in. So let's hope for 5s and 10s. We got a 5, but the short stack. Oh, he hit the 10. Excellent. So I'm sort of rooting on for the Canadian here. So, no. So let's see, nice play. Not that there was much to think about there. Jack 10, we have to fold that. And so Peter's aggression might calm down. Will we get an all in? This would be great for us to move up the money. Well, so we're in the big blind next. Pocket 3, so we gotta go. We gotta go. Well, now we gotta go for sure. Let's hope 3s are good enough. We will call for sure. Can't wait around any longer. So we're ahead. So let's get a good low flop. That's good. 4 or 3. So we need 3. So is it? It needs to be red or green first of all. No, it's not. It's not going to be. It's not going to be. Anyway, we had a good attempt. What did we pick up? $123, 6 out of 148. You know, so yeah, bad beat with jacks. Best hand was jacks, and our last hand was pocket 3s. We did all right. You know, we been unlucky today, but that's the way it is. So if you face this mission, you've got like usually 2 tournaments every hour. Just play them all. Re-register if you go out before late registration, and just plug away until you win one. Unfortunately, I didn't. So we'll get to the real mission now. So we'll close this. Good luck, guys, and we'll bring up the lobby. So our mission for today. Start again. Okay, play. Game type Russian Clash, play 700 hands. So much relieved that's because that to win a daily hyper is really tough. Okay, so I will join I think 6 tables today. So we'll join I was playing earlier. Yeah, so join maximum. Join maximum. So I'm gonna order these. So two Omaha, 3 Hold'em, and we'll get to it. Just let me set these up and let me position them, and then we'll get to see the mission. Okay, so we're just gonna re-raise here, make it quite big because we're out of position. Fold here. I'll move these tables, and I'll move myself as well. And fold. And how do I move myself? Okay. There. Okay, so we must have won with the Ace King. We've got aces down here on the Omaha. Pot middle, 3, 4. I'm just going to have a look for such a small raise. I'm going to 3-bet this. I'm going to 4, 5 suited. I'm going to put a small raise in. And aces. Okay, that's not a bad flop for us. We've got a gutter. And flush draw, 2 overcards. I'm going to bet this. Got 1 pair, fold. Okay, bet big. Okay, this one's very nice. We can just get it in here. We've got an overpair and not flush draw. Let's hope we get some action. So 3, 4 looks to have picked up a pair. We've got a gut shot straight draw, but we will be betting near the pot. So this with 4, 5 suited. We've got the backdoor flush draw. We'll take. He's bet very big, but I'm going to take one off. Fold, and we'll run this once. He's hit a set, which is unfortunate for us unless we hit an ace or a spade on the river. Okay, we've hit 2 pair here. I'm just going to get it in. Hopefully he has ace king or something. So this guy got lucky against us on the flop, calling. Well, I suppose he had 2 pair, but I think it was a little bit much for a call. So we got called here. Let's hope he has ace king, ace jack. Okay, so 75% to win this. Let's go. And no, he hits his heart. So this is normal. This is standard. Okay, let's king 10. I'm going to 3-bet that, make it big. Yes, 10. I'm going to fold that in under the gun raise. I'm going to fold. Here, we're going to fold. I'm going to top up the chips. Check and fold and fold. This is a bit loose from this position. I hope you can see everything today. We're playing 5 tables instead of the normal 3 tables we play for the Russian cash because you know, just the extra volume of hands, and I want to get the. We already have an elongated video, so I have to call this with the ace jack, and fold, and I'm going to top up the chips here. Okay, and I think we just sort of tempting to have a look. Okay, we'll have a look. And this, I'm just going to do a silly big raise on the river. And we flopped the nuts on that one, so let's call the 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, okay, so we're going to bet our nut flush, and we're going to raise our 3 7s. I'm going to raise with ace king. We raise, yeah, 3 times the blind from here, 3.5 times the blind from here. Okay, so we won a couple of pots there. Okay, so I'm gonna, yeah, just gonna get it in with this guy. He's got 39 blinds left, and he folds. Job done. Orange pot. So this is where the extra big blinds, 10 extra big blinds have gone in. I'll fold that and fold this, and I think under the gun that's just way too weak, even with the extra money in the middle. Yes, 994. I'm going to call that. Unfortunately, the flop's not 994. Not 4 would matter. Okay, 10-9 suited. We're going to play this. Flopped okay, and let me see here. Okay, I was going to bluff, but that's a 3. That's a bad card to bluff on. You know, if he's got like an overpair, he's going to call. I'm going to fold that. I'm going to call the 10-9 suited, and see what he does next. Okay, and that's not a good card. If the card was lower than a queen, although we can bet the flush now because I don't think he has any of that. Okay, we got the 2 pair here, which I think is good enough. Oh, it timed out here. So, okay. I'm going to overbet the pot again. Like, looks like we've missed flush draw or something. There's very drawy on the flop. Okay. So support aren't allowed to help you with regards to what your mission will be for the day. So that's why I ended up playing all those tournaments before we knew what the mission was. So I raised 3.5x under the gun here. Call here, call here. I'm gonna min raise here. Okay, ace king suited. That's great. So we can squeeze. And we get one fold and two folds. That's great. We get 20 something big blinds. Okay, and we've hit the nuts here. Just going to raise them because there's two flush draws there. So we might get some action. Maybe action from ace 4 or a set. Okay, king 9 suited is going to be a fold. Queen 10, I'm going to raise small. We get lots of ace kings. I'm going to 3-bet that. Fold here, and the 10, 10, 6, 7 I'm going to fold. And we've been 3-bet small, so we'll just call that. We've hit the second pair. Meh, kicker. Okay, so we got a limp, and then we've got a raise. I'm going to 3-bet again. 3-bet big. Let's see what bluff his dog does. Now I've been quite active here so far. I'm gonna call that a third, less than a third pot. It just look like. Okay, and here I'm gonna check raise, and it's gonna be huge. Okay, so interesting. Okay. I think we might be okay. I'm going to call this and check, and then see if our ace is good. No. Check raise would have done it, which is what I was going to maybe attempt. Okay, pocket eights. Okay. Fold the ace queen 7-4 from the small blind. Position is like even more important in Omaha. Okay, so we're gonna have to bet now. He's checked 3 times in position, so we'll just bet pot and should take it down unless he's picked up a straight on the river, which he has. He hasn't. Okay, so there's a 4-bet. I'm going to call, look for a set because we're deep. We've hit flop top set, which is beautiful. So hopefully he has an overpair and we can just get it in here. Yep. Yeah, I don't want the straight card to scare him. I'm just going to get it in. Hopefully he calls with his overpair. He calls indeed. He's got the overpair. He wants to run twice. I don't feel generous today. I want to hit quads. Okay. Oh, we nearly timed out on the queens. Normally I raise 3.5 from there. Wow. That's very unfortunate for him, but you know, that's what I was doing. I was set mine in there. I wasn't sticking in the extra bit. We timed out there with 2 pair, but it wasn't top 2 pairs, so it's probably not good in Omaha. Here we've pair and a gut shot, so we'll definitely bet. No flush draws on the board, so he has to fold a huge amount of his range. You know, like ace jack, ace 10, you know, queen jack suited, jack 10 suited. You know, there's lots you can fold, but we don't want him drawing out on it, so we'll just. So here we've 10 extra big blinds in the middle. We call for 1. You know, we're getting huge pot odds unless somebody just decides to squeeze. Nobody has. We've got a up down straight draw. We've got a flush draw. We'll see what everyone else does, and so this is going to fold under the gun, and this I'm going to fold, and this I just check. So we've got bet small by the button on the bottom left. Okay, now it's time to bet. Our queen 9's probably good. Okay, and yeah, I'm just going to raise this. Okay, queen 9's probably good. I think 2 streets of value is good. What can we get a call? Like ace jack, something like that. So we can get that call 5.5 blinds, I think. And we call with 4s, do a wee bit of set mining. We didn't hit our set this time. And ace 10 will min raise from the button. Ace jack, we got the call. We called it and we got it called. Awesome. And we got this one through. We picked up that pot. This wasn't bad. It's the extra money in the middle. Okay, fours. We can take one off for that price. And we'll just check again to him. And here, this is all our range, so we can bet a little bit and see what happens. Here, 2.5x. Yeah, let's try and keep the betting sizes the same in both. So it's been checked. So unless he has a queen, we might be ahead here, or he could have pair sevens or eights or something. Pair eights, we called it. So we're on fire today. I'm going to raise 3.5x under the gun, see what happens on the top right or just above me. Okay, so here it wasn't bet on the flop, so we're going to bet because he doesn't have many flushes in his range, and we've got top pair, and we didn't call that one, so we'll fold that. Okay, ace jack under the gun. I'm going to be super nitty today, and 9-7. I'm going to fold. And this one's obvious, and so is this, and so is this. Okay, we got a limper. We hit bottom pair. Yeah, we just check back. He's given us enough cards to look at. If he wants to bet, he'll take it down, and he does. Queen 3 will fold. 5-7, no good. Okay, ace 7 5-5, got top pair, we've got a gut shot, and that's not this guy's board, so we got to get through this guy just see what happens. Ace 7 will fold. You know, I try to keep to certain ranges for the Russian cash. You need to be a little bit tighter. I did sort of, I had to think about it and I put them in my spreadsheet. Now, I don't normally play the Russian cash hold'em. Maybe I should, because we seem to do alright in it. Yes, hopefully that's not famous last words. Okay, we hit a perfect flop there. We'll fold that, we'll fold that, we'll fold that. And yeah, this is a fold now. Okay, I'm just going to like silly overbet this in case he's got ace 10 or something. That would be perfect for us. No, so aces. Okay, so we raise 2x and let's see what happens. Okay, king juice suited. I'm going to defend with that. Check raise. Flops. Okay, so now we're going to bet. Bet big because we're out of position. We've got 3/4 of the, or yeah, 3/4 of the pot there. We'll fold the king 8, and yeah, we're just going to bet for value. We bet a third pot. Hopefully he's got like queen 8 or pocket 8s or pocket 3s would be really nice. Okay, so we'll bet a bit bigger here. And I'm going to min raise queen jack 10-7. We'll fold that, fold this, and this one. So he didn't have anything he could compete with us with, so that's a shame. So 8-10 suited on the button. I'm going to have a look here, and ace juice is going to min raise from the button. Okay, we get the backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw. He's bet quite big. I'm going to take one card off anyway. Okay, so it looks like we might have a flush. He doesn't have many flushes if he's sort of betting that flop that big, so he's trying to protect. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise here. So we're making a play. So let's hopefully it works out well. We've lined up for a huge bet on the river. Okay, so it hasn't worked. So we're going to have to fold this. So like he could have had like ace king or ace queen with the queen of spades, and that's maybe why that wouldn't have worked. So we've hit set here. We're just going to bet pot because we're playing lots of tables. Let's not wait about. Check. Perfect. Let's go set mining. Okay, it's jack 9-7. We'll raise that from under the gun. We didn't hit our set yet. Let's see what people want to charge us. I'm raising 3.5 on the top middle. Ace king. And we've been 3-bet here. Let's have a look. And that's just a no flush draw, no backdoor flush draw. You know, one backdoor straight draw. We're pretty much dead in the water here. We're going Let's check this. And this one, because we have absolutely nothing and we can't get anything, so we're just going to, we're going to bluff with our worst possible hand. Like we have the second nut low. Pocket deuces would be the nut low in that hand, believe it or not. So, yeah, we're going to bet range here. And we're going to fold this one. This is nice hand from this position, so we'll raise 2.5x from there. We'll try and keep it the same Omaha and Hold'em today. So button, we're going to raise 2x, 2.5x from cutoff, 3x from the hijack, and the under the gun is going to be 3.5x for all the tables. Let's see how that works out. Okay, Queen 10, 7, 8. It's a bit coordinated. We've got a wee bit of money in. Let's have a look. We'll hit middle pair. Queen 10 off. It's not from there. 2, 3, no. 10, 7, no. And yes, we'll take another card off. Yes, please. And we hit the set, or the trips, I mean. Excuse me. The vernacular wasn't perfect there. Okay, and should we raise? No, let's wait for a safe card on the river. That's not a safe card. We just check and probably call. We're going to use 2.5x from the cutoff, as we talked about a minute ago. Queen Jack from the cutoff, quite tight. 3-bet anyway. Okay, we hit our set, which is perfect. We'll 3-bet a little bit small, and we'll just call this. He didn't bet big, so we should be good. We are. Okay, we've got a full house here now. Let's hopefully he has a queen or hearts or something. Okay, this tight guy, he's put a big bet in, so Queen Jack suited. Okay, and I think we're just going to jam the river here. Okay, let me see. So it's getting 2-1, so it's a pot size raise. It's so pretty. And stack pot ratio is going to be just over 1. We've hit our best possible, a really, really good flop. Not the best possible flop, but definitely we'll just call is all in. So we need a queen or a jack or a spade. Queen, jack, spade, or 8. Let's open it slowly. Ace. So we missed out there, but we knew what we were looking for in the flop. If it had just been like a jack high flop and we didn't have the flush draw and the backdoor straight draw and stuff, we wouldn't have got involved. So anyway, these are the breaks. Okay, so we've got the nut flush blocker, so we're going to call one off. I've got 2 pair, and I'm just going to, I'm torn here to check call or try and represent that we missed a flush draw, and hopefully he calls us like with a weaker 2 pair, like Queen 9 or something. That's what I'm going to do. But he might have had a missed flush draw, that's the thing. So I should have maybe checked there. So anyway, Ace King going to raise, Ace 5. From the button, 2x. Okay, Queen, 4-3, we're going to call. And top left, obviously. Oh, I don't know about 3-betting, it's very tight. I'm going to call. Okay, and bet here. So we've got a limper on the button. Maybe should have squeezed there. This guy's already folded. That's important to know. You see his insta check. Okay, and we're going to bet again, and then we'll just check back the river. Okay, the Ace King. Let's see, raised. He's raised more than pot. I'll get it in. If he had like aces or kings, he would have raised less than pot. So I'm pretty sure that we're at least flipping, and we're not flipping because we got him to lay it down, which is nice. We didn't want to be seeing a flop there. Just wanted to take it down. Okay, so Jack 10 offsuit from the cutoff. It's just about an open, I think. Okay, so Queen Jack suited. I'm going to 3-bet that. He's very aggressive. Oh, so we've got 2 pairs. So value bet. It's Queen 7-6. I'm going to limp because I didn't get time to raise it there. And the 9-9-8-7. I'm going to call 3-bet because we're on the button, and the initial raiser's another. Played with him before, and Queen Jack is doing all right. So here, now he has very big hand here. So I'm just going to have a look. We didn't hit anything this time, so I'm going to bet quite big here. Here I'm just going to call. I timed out there, but we weren't going to call anyway. I'm just going to get it in with the 9-9-8-7. You know, if the 2 people have aces here, we might actually be good. So I'm just going to check back. Maybe, I don't know if he has ace 8, a flush draw, maybe queen 9 straight draw. So I don't think there's any value there. So ace 10. So he had 2 pair as well. So yeah, so it was good we didn't value bet that. So we need a 9 here. So they both didn't have aces. Okay, so we'll take a small side pot. So it wasn't the end of the world. Well, we just call this again. And I can't really bluff there. So let's see what he does. If he continues betting, I'm sort of inclined to fold. He's checked, so let's see if our jack's good. It's not. But if he had bet that, I would have folded. Okay, is 8-7-7. I'm going to fold. 9-5 suited. Nope. 6 is 2.5 times. No, no, and no. Is King 5-4, no. If the ace was suited, maybe call in position. Okay, King 9 suited. I'm going to 3-bet the cutoff because his range is a lot wider. I wouldn't 3-bet like the under the gun or the hijack. So, and obviously we were right that particular time. Okay, so definite 3-bet with the ace king against the button open range. And this is definitely an open. King, king, jack 10 double suited. It's very pretty. And what did he raise us by? So he raises by full pot. But I think I'm going to repot this. You know, it's like even if we are against like aces, if they're bad aces, like, you know, we could have nearly up to 40% equity against bad aces, you know, that don't sort of counterfeit our cards. So we flopped 2 pair and a gut shot, and he's called, so he's capped his range. He doesn't have aces, so we could take this down right here and now. And if he calls, we still have a bit of equity in the pot. You know, it's like you know, his ace jack and ace 10 would be that bad for us, but that's about it. Okay, so we outflopped him. Okay, so I'm going to bet this. So we have the ace with the queen kicker. And we get it through. Okay, I'm going to just check, see how many hands that we've played. Just where is the lobby? Okay, and go to Honeymoon, and already we played 286 hands. So you can see with the five tables going, you get through these at a rapid clip. So that's very nice. There's 2x from insta folds. That's a shame. Insta folds. Okay, so at about the halfway mark, I'm going to take a quick break. Normally I wouldn't, but I was up hours and hours ago playing daily hypers. A few practice ones at 4 a.m. and then ones that would have coincided with the start of the mission had it been playing a daily hyper tournament. So where is that? So I've been up quite a while preparing for this, and I'm delighted that it's play 700 hands of Russian cash as today's mission. You know, like, day 26 was super difficult. We had to win a bounty tournament 2.5 times from the cutoff, as always. And so against under the gun raise and a call, their range is going to be quite tight. So we just have a wee look with the ace juice. We didn't hit anything. Would be 3-bet here. It's a definite 4-bet. Ace juice. Nice. 4-bet got through. Just going to hit the lobby screen again. I'm going to bring it over here so it's not in your road and I can keep an eye. And I'm just going to check. We're just going to fold. Tight ranges here, so like ace king beats us even if nobody has a pair. But that's the only ace that beats us. We might call a small bet. Yes, we all split 3 ways. Natural8 is the winner. So just an idea for Natural8. With the split pots, why don't we put the rake into a separate pot for charity, and then get at the end of the month every player, select 10 good charities, and every player gets to pick where their split pot rake goes to. So we had a flush draw on a pair. We'll get it in. It's a bit loose, but I'm pretty loose on these, especially in Omaha. And raise and fold, and we'll run it twice. Even though we're 53% favorite, we would like. He doesn't want to, so let's hit a diamond or a 3. Unfortunately, we had lots more outs, but the diamond will do. Diamond will do. Take it down. Favorite wins, even though it didn't look like it at a point there. Okay, king queen against this. No, this is time to get out. There's warning signs there. Even though we could have hit top pair and been in trouble. So, so this was a hijack raise, a button call, and then a raise, big raise from the big blind. It was the warning lights were going off. So with this, we're just going to bet big, pretend we have an overpair because we 3-bet, and his range should be reasonably tight. So given that he called, it's not super tight. It's not aces, kings, or queens. So we can represent those aces and queens there. Okay, so we've got a little piece of something, but there's no reason to bet it. Just call and hopefully hit our full house. So I'm tempted to fold here on the river if he bets. Well, he bets $1. Is he just trying to milk me? I think he's just trying to milk me, but sure, we'll give him. Oh, bluffing. That's a terrible bluff. Okay, so we'll raise with the ace-3 suited from here. And we're not playing the 4-8 suited. Just check back there. And this isn't in our range, so we don't get to bet that. Okay, we can get to bet this. Picked up a wee bit of something. We just fold this. We're not going to get into a fight every pot. We've got a full house, 7's full of 2s, but the fact that he called us, it's. I don't know how much value there is in a bet here. Maybe get a wee bit of value, so we'll maybe bet a little bit. See what 40% of the pot does, or 37%, I should say. And does he call? Yeah. What's he doing? What's he scared of? What juices do I have in my range there? It's like. Okay, 7-5 had 4 no, 10-10 8-5 no on the Omahas, and under the gun, tight under the gun player. Right, that's not gonna get in trouble. And queens 3.5 times is my standard size under the gun, as you know by now. Yeah. Okay, and so what should we do? I'm just going to call in position here. Not a nice flop. Okay, we're going to 3x this from this position. Fold this. fold this. We timed out here, but still counted as a hand formation. So this is not so bad. You know, like we block king, queen of hearts. We block king, queen of clubs. You know, like he does have a lot of ace kings in his range, which we don't block, of course, but we'll take one off. Okay. Now, this is getting interesting. So we block some straights. He's back pretty big though. I don't think we're going to get it off him. Don't think we're going to wrestle it off him, especially like if we call, like, you know, and go. So say we go all in, you know, the stack to pot ratio for him will be way less than 1. Looks like about 3/4 of the. We would have hit a nice card in the river. I think we would have won, but we weren't calling for our gut shot. It's timed out in the top left. Okay, so I'm just going to take a break because we've done way more than half our mission already. It's like 370. So I'm just going to sit out next hand. Set out all games on next hand. So we'll just finish playing this, and this is a very easy decision. Short stack. We've got top 2 pair. We pretty much have the nuts unless he has 3s. So we're crushing. He's got just over 0.5% chance, but it would be funny. And he's got 0 chance now. Okay, so I will get back to you. Just gonna have a wee break. You know, sort of refresh my cup of tea, and see you soon. As you can see, we're flying through this mission with 382 hands completed. Playing 5 tables seems to be working well. Playing a wee bit lower stakes as usual, because playing 5 tables you can't really focus too much on decisions because it's super quick. So I want to show you something else. So you know, at the start of the missions we were doing spins, so we got up to the bronze wheel level, but we exchanged that for a flat rake back instead of doing spins. So I get 35% of my rake back, and you can too. So I just want to show you, every Monday you can collect your black rewards. So for this week's play, since last Monday, I'm collecting $570. So you just hit collect and reward $570. Congratulations, 4-card magic, you've received black rewards. So that goes straight into my account, and we can continue on. So I will just move this over here, put it in the Honeymoon missions page, and we'll hit deal me in. We'll get this done. Oh, still a bit hot. Okay, all pretty simple decisions there. This looks pretty, but it's just too early a position. And Queen Jack suited, yeah, this might be a bit of a loose raise, but we'll see. We'll find out. So we call by the button. This flop does not do us any favors whatsoever. And we'll raise under the gun with the Ace Jack suited. So we've got the door open, we've got the window open, so I'm getting a nice breeze today. I've left the aircon on though. I'm going to turn that off in a wee second. Okay, so we're just in the big blind here against the limper. Picked up top pair and a straight draw, but no backdoor draws. So the Queen Jack, I'm definitely going to call, and I'm just going to fold that, and we'll set mine in for a 3. Didn't hit one, so we'll just probably check fold, even though we've got a backdoor straight draw. I'm going to raise this guy. It's not really in his range. We'll call on the button 7765, and we'll raise the Ace 554 to the cut-off limp from a loose player with a short stack, and we'll fold the 3s, and we can just fold the 7s here. Okay, he's bet, so we don't have any room for maneuver with a backdoor straight draw and a gut shot. Okay, kings. keep our normal raise size, 2x. You see it's going to fold from that position. Remember to stay tight in this game. So we've got a tight player re-raising us. So I think we're going to re-raise him again. Make it 23.8 big blinds. Let's see if he wants to. Nope. Okay, eights. We're just going to call and the cutoff against the early position open. It's a decent flop for us. And we just call. Okay, we've picked up a straight draw here. We'll fold here, and we just call again. Okay, so we block 7/8, you know, but he's not folding over pair at this level. So, you know, that's what we're worried about. We don't. Did we block any straights here? No, so we just check, give up here. Ace-6 from the cutoff, suited, we'll play that. So he's bet 2/3 pot. Just over 2/3, about 70%. And I'm gonna check raise, pretend we hit the 7/8, and he folds. Okay, we've pretty much got the nuts here. We'll bet small. Hopefully he has a king as well. And get it in, good. Okay, we get it in good, I think. Fours, we will set mine in. Here we'll 3-bet against the cutoff. We'll call one. So it's less likely he has an ace, and he's just checked to us. So I'm going to bet. And he folds like a cheap suit. I don't have a suit. We don't need suits in Thailand. We go out in our flip-flops, shorts and t-shirts, even to the local bars, restaurants and nightclubs, which are all fantastic here. And we've been very, very, very lucky with the pandemic situation. You know, the cases have been very low here, and at the moment everything's open. You do have to sort of still stay vigilant, you know, wear a mask when you go out, and you know, just sort of keep your distance from people, the normal precautions. But at the moment things seem very good here. Very lucky to be stuck in such a lovely place. Okay, King Jack. No, not against that. His range dominates our hand. And 3-8, obvious. Okay, against the cutoff here, let's be aggressive. Okay, we're just going to fold that. See, it's very tight, but I get, you know, we would have sort of a reasonably wide cutoff range. So I'm just going to bet big. See what he says now. Got a backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw. Now we've got a gut shot. Okay, so he's not going to fold. Stack the pot ratio is just over 1. So we're not going to make him fold. So hopefully we'll get him to check and hopefully hit the river. But I don't think he's going to check. He did check. So I just need to. So we can't win. I think he's going to snap call us. Do we have enough leverage to get him off like ace jack or something? I don't think so. I think we're just going to have to check, give up. Would have worked. Would have worked. Okay, raise small with the ace-9 suited, and here we're going to raise. We didn't do our proper size. Here we're going to call, and we hit the jackpot there. Hopefully I'll be saying that tomorrow. And he's bet big. We just call. Stack to pot ratio is 1. We just check. Let him bet again, and we'll snap call him. Here we hit the middle set, which is nice. Should be good. And that's not a good card for us. 6, 7. So he's going to call his flushes, but he would have bet a flush if he had aces and hearts. He would have bet. So let's try and get some value out of aces. He doesn't have many straights there. So we're doing all right. We're playing through these hands. I'll just have a quick glance. 485 hands gone out of the 700. I'm just going to call this at the button, and this I'm going to raise 2.5x. We'll try and keep it. And here, oh, nearly timed out. And here we're going to raise. And he folded before we'd even got the raise in. So this is a C bet for us, and this is a call, I'm sure. And this is a nice card for us, so we'll bet a wee bit bigger. Let's see if he can put more money into the pot for us. Let me just check this. We're not. Okay, so there's no straights, there's no flushes. So the only thing that's beating us is like full houses and ace 10. How many of those does he have within his range? Given his stack size, I'm going to gamble that he might not have ace 10, so gamble worked. I wasn't wanting to fold like if he didn't have ace 10. I was wanting to call, obviously. Okay, king 7 suited for one big blind. We've hit the nut flush draw. Okay, and I'm going to go 3x here. And this is very good value. 10.9 mil, 2.2 to call. So, definite call. Getting direct odds, which is nice. Okay, and here I'm going to bet. So, 3-bet that. I'm going to raise this under the gun if we get the time. That's a shitty flop for us. We'll throw 1 bet at it. Ha 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 ha! It's a perfect card. Let's get it in. Hopefully, call ace king. Maybe he has ace of diamonds. Maybe he has king queen. It's not likely though. There's not many combinations. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 combinations of king queen. So, okay. How are we doing? Hopefully, we get a call here. With the no, unfortunately, we didn't. Okay, there's nothing doing here on the bottom left. Just get a new hand, please. Fold, 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 fold. Call. Okay, king 10 offsuit just for one big blind. Sure, we'll have a look. And that hits our range one and his, so we can fold this now. And that hit our range, my friend, not yours. Thank you very much. Okay, let's have some fun on the orange table. Will we go all in for 100 big blinds? I think so. Like there's already 20 in the middle. Yeah. Let's raise it up. Okay. That's a stinking card on the river. He's gone all in, but you know, we have to. I've got a flush here. Yeah, I think it has to be a call. We're getting nearly 2 to 1, so we have to be good sort of like about a third of the time, and we might be. No. You know, if he had more money, I could have folded quite easily there. So we're looking good here on the big pot. Do we want to insure it? No, let's hit a low card. Do we want to insure? No, give us a low card. 4, 3, 2, 7, 7, 8. 8. Oh, no, 8 won't do. Oh, nasty, nasty, nasty. That was a huge pot. 397 big blinds. Go away, Daniel. You're really annoying. When you don't win the pot, we were looking very good there. You know, pocket fives against ace king and ace queen. We're looking like we're going to get rich. Well, not rich, but okay. 4-10 suited is no. This is going to be a limp. Okay. Ace 5. We'll just get rid of that. So we'll just add more chips here. It's a shame. Would have been huge. Okay, we'll call one. We hit a straight. We hit a gut shot straight draw. So he doesn't have many. Yeah, I think we have to bet this. I think we're ahead. And we get the fold, which is fine. But given that we were ahead, I'd rather the call. Okay. So 550 hands in, 150 hands to go. Okay, so that's nearly 8%, or sorry, 80% completed. So we're well on our way. It's delighted we had this mission today instead of what I thought it was going to be. Okay, with one big blind, we'll call. We hit 3 nines. We'll play it fast. Okay, we'll fold the jack 10. And this hits our range rather than his. Let's see if we can get him off the hand. He's very deep, so he'd be scared more than we will. And I'm right. We called it. It's nice to be right sometimes. So like his queen, the one hand above us for 300 and something big blinds. Yeah, okay, so this is a big one. So there's 20 big blinds in here. So like this hand's terrible. Well, if we got like people go all in on us, like they have high cards, so we have actually okay equity possibly. So we're heads. Are we heads up? Yes, we're heads up. Okay. Do we continue to represent? Like, if he had aces, he would have gone all in. So I think we represent because we've got backdoor flush draw. We've got like a backdoor straight draw. We've got a pair. I think we'll just try and get him off, like say kings or something like that, which is nice and it worked. Okay, we'll call it queen 10, and I'm going to bluff this one above me, and okay, I raised 2.5, which I'm trying to raise 2 here, but we can call it king jack, and here we could fold, here we could fold, and fold and recoup after lots of action. Okay, pocket juices, no. People sometimes overvalue small pairs, don't they, Dave? So we're not going to do that. Okay. Okay, so 3.5 from under the gun, fold the 8 deuce. This will certainly very pretty. And this is pretty enough. And this is a good flop, so we'll just c-bet that normally. And that's a fine turn as well, probably. So we'll just continue. And this, we'll just get it in. The stack to pot ratio is, for us, is 1 1/3, 1.33. This is not our board. And Okay, we just check this back here with our ace king. Yep, you should have just bet. I'm not going to do your betting for you. Big Shark 3006. Do your own betting. Okay, yes, we just get it in. Two backdoor flush draws. We're ahead as well. We got the gut shot straight draw. Got the overpair. Let's win it. Okay, I'm just going to bet here big. Try and bluff people off two pair. Well, twice, yes, why not? So we lost the first one, which is a shame, but we got the second one. So, but it's still a shame when you sort of have such good equity. You know, 70%. You know, you. Okay, we'll raise this 3 times from here. Well, we'll just fold the 98. No point in getting in the battles. Excuse me. Okay, fold. Okay. Sixes, that's the sort of smallest pair I play from there. Okay, and we'll 3-bet that. This is nice. Just check, and this will just bet small. Small C-bet, standard C-bet. And this is, I think this is R as well. So we'll just continue our betting. Let's get a king, let us know about it. At some stage, okay, I'll just check back here. Nines will do. So we're waiting for players here for some reason. Okay, just going to take a little break for a wee second. It seems the software seems to be refreshing itself, so I'll just sit out until then. So okay, I'll bring the Omaha tables back. They seem to have gone. So I'll be back in a second, and we'll just we'll get this mission done. 626 hands in. So see you shortly. The software decided it wanted a little break as well, so we're back to 100 big blinds on these tables, and the Omaha tables which closed on us, we still maintain our stacks. So we'll just get this last little bit done. We're on the final leg of our 29th honeymoon mission, which we've completed all 29 so far. Well, we will have completed all 29. Okay, just gonna call and check, and like our kicker's probably not good, but he's checking back, so we might be good. Nope. It was dangerous for him as well. The guy could have had lots of 2 pairs, so I think his check back was correct there. Queens here. There's a limper early. We're just going to raise it a wee bit. Try and buy the button. It might not work. Should have maybe done a bigger size. Excuse me. Please. Okay, 8-5 suited. Okay, so we'll raise 2.5x here. 8-5 suited. We're going to fold. 7. We're going to 3-bet that just because. Okay, so limp and then a raise, but I don't think I'll be raised by either of these two, so that's why I'll play it. We'll be getting good pot odds if they both call, and here we're just going to raise a little bit. King, Jack, just leave it. And we just check back here, we pick up a flush draw. So Queen, Queen, 7, 6. This guy can't re-raise. We've got a backdoor spade draw. Got an up-down straight draw. So unless this guy raises, we're getting good value here on our straight. No, we didn't hit it, so we can just fold now. And just quickly look at the pot odds. We're timed out there. Now we definitely call this. So it's 196 to 75. I'm just going to fold this, and I'm just going to fold, I think. Guy's still behind us. He might have a straight as well, so I'm just going to bet this. For all it's worth, not worth much. I want him to fold. So we've got an up down straight draw here and an overcard. Yeah, unfortunately he called this. It was a good call. Yeah, so that was a good fold by us. Good call by this guy on this table. So we're gonna start betting here. Okay, Jack 8 6 6, 10 big blinds in the middle. I'm just gonna raise it like a little bit, like maybe to 8. See what happens. We'll probably fold against the raise, depending on the stack size. This is a loose raise, but he min raised. And there's less chance of him having aces because we have an ace. Okay, so we're against two opponents here. We've got two backdoor flush draws here. And I'm going to call half pot. We hit a set. I'd rather hit the 5 for a straight, but like we can get it in now. I'm going to 3-bet against the cutoff. And so we just have to avoid a 7. I won't take the insurance. That's a 5, so that's good. Here we definitely c-bet. I'm going to c-bet small. He doesn't want to play. Oh, it is 3.5x. Here we're just going to have a wee look. Doesn't look so hot at the moment. So we've got our nut flush draw and a raise because like he doesn't have many 4-6s. Like he could have ace 4 or something, but he might be scared of our 4-6. We could have that being the caller. So, okay, now we have to hit our flush, I think, or a 4 for a split, maybe. So he's got 5-4 favorite. Let's see if we run it twice. Okay, and that's standard c-bet here. So unfortunately we didn't win either, so but we've got top set there. Okay, he doesn't have any straights. Okay, here. He could have 6-7, he could have hearts. I think we're just burning money if we bluff here. And we're going to 3-bet this. He has set. We would have been burning money bluffing there. So I'm glad we didn't. There's just too many value hands for him to have. I didn't even get round to sets in my thought process. Okay. Hold. Ace 10 6 2. Nope. So we'll buy some more chips here. Unfortunate not to win either when we had like 45% equity in that one. So 7, 8, 9, 10 double suited is quite pretty. Definitely an open from this position, but I didn't remember my sizing. But anyway, that's by the by. We should be nearing completion very soon. It's always good to near completion, as they say. Okay, so yes, it will be very soon. 12 more hands and mission done. Okay, and okay, 9 more hands, including the hands that are on the tables. So we're pretty much done. Okay, we'll standard c-bet this. The backdoor with top pair, backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw. And we'll bet this. Okay. King 10 will definitely call. Hit a king. Rather have the ace. Here, I think we're going to bet again. Ace queen will get it in. Like ace big will probably get it in, but we have equity. You know, hitting an 8 or a diamond against ace big. Okay. Call half pot, and that looks like a nice river for us. Okay, so hopefully this will be our pot, and Ah, that's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Bit of a cooler. Okay, let's check this back. Fold this. We'll bet this now with the ace. Helps our range, plus we still have equity. And the queens was just going to fold. And mission complete. So we'll sit out next hand on all tables. Sit out all games on next hand. And fold these. And we're done. Okay, so tomorrow, I just finished playing this hand. Close these. I'm definitely calling. Close this. Close this. Close this. Ah, well, he's got 16. Let him bluff off his remaining chips, unless he's got a queen, in which case we have to pay him at this stage. He's got ace queen, so that'll do us for today. So tomorrow, our 30th day of our Honeymoons missions challenge. So 29 from 29, I'm really happy with that. There's been 2 very difficult missions so far. Day 26 was when a bounty hunter tournament. I played 53 tournaments that day to get it done. And the other one, not difficult, but more time consuming, was the hit the 10x multiplier in spinning gold. You know, it's sort of like 199 to 1 to hit a 10x multiplier. So you're maybe not guaranteed to complete that mission because it's, or you might do it, you know, the first game you open on the spinning goals. But we had a good day today. We started off playing the wrong mission because we were trying to, you know, get ahead of the game. We thought reading other online resources about this Honeymoons Missions Challenge that we would be trying to win a daily guarantee hyper tournament. We came 6th just after the mission was started, but it was the wrong mission. So 700 hands of Russian cash, pretty easy. We got it done. We're happy, and we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be big. I reckon it's going to be huge. Anything online about this says that it's going to be hit the all-in or full jackpot. Okay, I've been practicing, so I'll have like my full ranges sorted. I'll have I'll be practicing clicking buttons. So we're going to have to go high res tomorrow. So I'm going to play 8 tables at a time, assuming that's the mission, and we're really going to go for it. So I reckon I can do 2,000 hands per hour, from my practice sessions. So there is a chance we'll hit the all in full jackpot. I've sort of done some maths on it, and it's roughly, I think, if we do sort of like 16, 17 hours, we'll have at least a 50% chance of completing the mission. So I hope you enjoyed today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm thinking about streaming it, so I'm going to have a wee look at see how I've never streamed before, so I'll see what the options are. Maybe do like a little private test screening or something like that. Okay, I'll stop talking and get prepared for tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Shout out to my subscribers. We got a new one yesterday, who Badman H44. Thank you very much for your comment. Yeah, I'm glad you found that funny. And thanks again to Marco Jesus Gutierrez Cabrera. Muchas gracias, señor. I'll see you tomorrow.